Hey guys, lightboltjoe here. Today we are actually going to do a new type of review. We are going to be reviewing a friendship. First of its kind. I feel like it's going to be really entertaining. Here's my bro Rodrick. We are going to discuss a couple things. How we met, the adventures along the way, a friendship review. Not raw, real. It's going to be very entertaining. So,
Definitely.
yeah, Rod. We met July 2016.
Give or take.
Yeah.
It was right after Jen moved out from the stock room. Then I took over for a little while.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
So we worked at American Eagle for a long time.
Yes.
Rest in peace. We're not there anymore. So when we first met, I was actually really intimidated by you.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
That's a little. I mean, I didn't like you. Not gonna lie. I didn't like you at all.
Good.
Just the vibe you gave off to me at first. Like when I first saw you, I was like, yeah, he seems stuck up. I was like, ugh.
Yeah. Yeah. And you probably got those vibes because I didn't want to talk to you, and I didn't want to talk to you because I was intimidated because you're very attractive, and I was just nervous to talk.
The funny thing about that is, you remember Isabel? No, Isabella?
Yes.
The little white girl?
Yes.
She tells me every time somebody walks in the store, like, guy or girl, like, when they see me, they just, like, I was like, alright.
Give you the look?
Yeah, I'm just like, alright, cool.
Yeah. Happens all the time. Every time you walk somewhere, someone would always just stare you down. It's how it is. Yeah.
Yeah. It was weird because, like, we made eye contact. Like, I looked at you when you first walked in and you didn't, like, really say much to me. You just, like, walked by and I was like, dick.
Yeah. Yeah. I remember. It's because, yeah, you're pretty, so.
But then all that changed. And, like, as I transitioned into the whole stock lead position in the back, what started our friendship was that one conversation where we were talking about, like, aesthetics and how people look and, like, confidence.
Yes. Okay. Yeah.
And I was saying something about, I don't remember how long it was, me being attractive or someone else being attractive, and you were like, "What are you talking about?" I was like, "You could pull." Oh, I said, "Does this shirt look nice on me?" And your comment was, and I quote, "You could probably pull anything in the store off." So yeah. Me being me, I went and grabbed the first woman's sweater that I saw and put it on.
It was a navy thing.
Yep. It was that navy blue, and it was like a drop low.
Yeah.
Over my t-shirt, and you just looked at me like, "Really, bro?" Really, bro.
But you were doing it in spite, kind of, because you were like, "Nah, there's no way in hell I look good in this." And I was like, "No, but like, go look in a mirror, because you could pull it off."
Yeah.
You pulled it off. I wasn't lying. I remember that though. It was like a holiday time, 2016, and there were like 3 different girls who were working with us, like fighting for your attention. And that's what it was. You pulled me aside and you were like, "Listen, I don't understand, like, why they're fighting to get my attention."
Yeah, they were all being dicks.
And like,
to me,
because you were like doubting yourself, and then that's when I said, "You do realize how attractive you are on an aesthetic level." And then that's when we had that conversation. Yeah. So that's what it came from, because you were like really doubting.
I was like, what am I doing? Like, why are they all...
You thought it was a bad thing.
I thought they were being rude because they didn't like me. And I was like, what did I do? Like, I didn't understand it. And I was just like, all right, whatever.
Yeah. No, it's nothing you did. It's just how you are. Yeah.
I just, my confidence is just, like, up here. So.
It happens.
Yeah, so I wasn't... But, yeah, no, that was probably the first time me and you actually, like...
Clicked.
And then after that it was just like it just took off.
Yeah. Straight up rocket ship.
Yep.
Just constant conversation and conversation. My all-time favorite conversation of ours, it was about a year ago actually. I want to say like summerish of last year. You were
pissed off at AE.
Yeah, as we always were.
And
yes.
I was like, I'm gonna start stripping.
Yep. And it's actually it's funnier actually by just not saying that at all, because you actually were like confused, and you were like looking for marketing or something in that stupid room that was a bathroom at one point, and I was like on a break, and you were like, "Yo, do you know like anywhere that's hiring?" or like, you know, just a general thing. And then me being a dick at that point was like, "Well, could always strip," and you were like, and I was like, you're hot enough, you make a lot of money. And then you were thinking about it.
I was really contemplating.
I was like, I could. But then you were like, yo, you got to go to one of my shows. And then I was like, I don't know about that. Because, we're...
Well, you can't give me the idea to not come.
Well, I know this now, yeah. But, like, that was our thing.
You got to support the cause.
Calling you bro all the time. And then I said, flat out, I was like, what happens if something natural occurs, bodily functions happen, and there's nothing I can control about that?
Listen, I've always said until this day that I have nothing against gay people. I don't really care. You want to do your thing, do your thing. But the politically correct homosexual person hitting on me is probably the highest form of flattery. That is like...
I can see that. Yeah.
That is like the highest form of flattery there possibly is, because it's just like that just means that you're aesthetically pleasing to both ends. And if they like you, but then they respect you enough not to try to force you into something you're not comfortable with, then that's even better. Because then it's like, there's a mutual respect there. You appreciate the fact that they think you're pretty, but at the same token, they're not going to try to force themselves upon you. So that's just, I've always said that getting hit on by a guy is probably like the highest form of flattery I could see out there, by far. Same thing goes for women. If a girl says, "Oh, wow, that goes good," I mean, you should take it as a compliment.
Yeah, you're right. Going on that aesthetic level, yeah. I just think it was funny how we were talking about it, because you were like saying, "Listen, but like we're bros, so like you have to go and support me."
Yeah, man. Like
you said something like, "What did you say?" You were like, "Watch my first dance and then just run to the back if you need to, as long as you're there for the first." And I was like, "Fine."
The first 5 minutes, just
fine,
come in.
I got it.
Pete, throw some dollars in their bounce. Just like.
I mean, that was a year ago, that conversation. Of course, yeah. I mean, of course I'd support you.
Like, but, I saw you on stage, bro. I saw you.
I see you. I take a picture to prove that I was there. Like, that's what I should do. Geotag it. It's just funny, because...
Me and my little elephant thong on.
Wouldn't that be something? My God. I think my favorite part about that conversation, aside from the conversation, was you said exactly what you just said, that it's a form of flattery. That if you... elicited said reaction, that means you were clearly good at your job.
Exactly.
Kind of a thing. So, and it's funny because I was very adamant about separating the two, because I called you bro all the time. But now at this point in life, bro is just such a gender neutral term. It goes with dude and guy. Every male, female is bro, dude, or guy at this point. It's also probably a regional thing, because we're from the islands, so we can get away with bro, bruh, guys, dudes.
You go down south, it's more like y'all, them, they. They don't really say guy or dude. Yeah, so it's got to be an up here thing. So it's just funny. It's one of my favorite conversations to talk about. It came out of nowhere, but that was one of those real things. That's why I really like our friendship, because we can be real with each other and actually talk about something, not just brush it aside and be like, the hell with you, It's don't come see my show. Yeah, it's that, and it's like if you could be real about funny things like that, then there's really nothing you can't talk about.
Yeah.
You're gay, I'm not, but you come to me when you need relationship / stuff advice.
Just life advice.
Exactly.
Yes.
And I come to you in the same token. When I was crushing on that girl from way back when.
Yes.
You told me to stop being a bitch. Pardon my language.
I did.
And I was like, nah, you're right. But then I also gave you reasons why I was waiting.
Mm-hmm.
And then when you needed help with your situation,
within this past week.
I was like, well, maybe you should just wait. You gotta let that said person just flow into it. You can't just oh, I'm impatient, so...
My fatal flaw.
Now. You have to just
I know, yeah.
Take 2 steps back.
Time is the thing. I mean, going to that actual conversation we had on Sunday, you said something... It caught me off guard, but it was really true. It was like a smack in the face. This is you!
Oh, I said that.
What did you say?
You're needy, but you're impatient. You want things now.
Yeah. No, but it was something else. You said something like you hate most people.
Oh yeah, you hate most people, but when you find someone you can invest your energy in, you put everything in it at once. That's what
it was. And I was like, damn, he's right. I never
nope, I know what it was. I said you have such high expectations for your friends.
Oh, that
when it comes to someone that you want to date, that your expectations are through the roof.
Yeah. You're right.
They're they have to be damn near perfect. Or close to it.
Some kind of variation.
Yeah, they have to do something. They have to pique your interest on a daily basis for it to work out right.
Yeah. Yeah, it was interesting. Like that's the thing. Like I love when you tell me how it is. You know, I love when I tell you how it is. Like you and I don't lie to each other.
Sugarcoat nothing.
No.
There's no reason to.
Yeah.
It's like there's no friendship's ever going to be a true friendship if you feel like you have to hide or like withdraw a part of yourself to that person, because then you're not really being real.
Yeah.
You're not being authentic. You're technically being fake because you're like, oh well, this person doesn't know this about me, so I'm gonna hold it back. Hopefully, they don't find out.
Yeah.
That's
keep that mask on.
Yeah.
Kind of a thing. We don't do that with each other, and that's why I really appreciate it. Love you, man. Going on, you know, an adventure front, you know, you and I don't get to hang out as much as we want, but when we do get to hang out, it's always such a great time because we always find something to do.
Yeah, like the whole blood pudding thing you made.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
That blood pudding that you made. is pretty
Vegan
good.
blood eggnog. That was.
There we go. That's what it was.
That's what it was. That was. But you were so down for that. We watched. What the hell did we watch? Medea's Halloween. Boo Medea's Halloween 2, something like that. This past like October.
Yes.
Yes, and we were having some friends over the
You were
day
having a
after.
Halloween party.
It's a Walking Dead thing.
Yeah, I couldn't make it.
Yeah,
I was working.
Okay, that's what it was.
That slave factory.
That place.
But I was working, so I couldn't make it. But the night before, I came over and I helped you make that eggnog, and you told me how it went, and it surprisingly was good.
Well, you went home with a container of it. Yeah,
actually, I drank it on the way home.
I know. Yeah,
I was like,
it was pretty good.
I wanted more, and I was like,
I guess you're gonna have to make I remember the recipe. I remember what we did. It was four instant vanilla pudding mixes from Jell-O, because that's actually vegan.
And then
it was a
food
half
coloring.
gallon of soy milk and like a bottle of red food coloring.
I think we put a little bit more. We put blue in it. We put like 2
Oh,
drops
we
of
did.
blue to make it darker.
That's right. Oh, and we also like nutmeg and cinnamon and
Yes.
stuff like that. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what it was. It was great. But that's the thing, like those kind of random adventures.
Well, if you want to talk about
It's
random
fun.
adventures, it was that one time we were hanging out and you wanted to take me to the store by my house. You had pictures there.
Paper doll.
Yes.
That's right.
And on the way from, I think you picked me up from work. Because I worked in the morning. You said, oh, I have to go out there anyway. I'll take you home.
Where did I get you?
We were working together that day.
Yes.
And we both got off at the same time.
I don't know how. Yeah, you're right.
For once.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh, I'll just take you home. And then on the way home, you're like, oh, my friend Alex is over here. We stopped at Alex's house.
That's right.
And then we picked up Alex.
Just to see if he was even there, just to say, hey.
And then his power was out.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. I remember that.
And we picked him up. We went. And then we ended up going to a park and playing Frisbee for like an hour.
We did. Yeah. That was fun. We took a picture on that those monkey bars.
The whole jungle gym?
Yeah, that jungle gym thing. That's one of my favorite pictures. Because it was such a great, random, spontaneous day of 3 friends in their 20s.
Yeah, your mom and Alex's mom was like, oh, these boys are so great. And I'm just like, I just met you guys.
Yeah. Yeah, it was funny. Yeah, it was cool.
I have it on my Facebook. It's on there. Because you tagged me in it. So I was like, reading all the comments. Like, oh, such great boys.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, thanks.
Yeah. See? You make such a good impression
I
on
try.
2 mothers who just met you. So I can't wait to see you again.
Oh,
when we
yeah.
get home.
They're not home, though.
No, not yet. I don't know when. Sometime.
Eventually.
What was the thing though? Oh, like that, not that day, but it was another day. Oh no, it was that day. I'm getting my days confused, man.
Maybe the first day we hung out?
Maybe? Is that the day that we went to Party City and then we started to take pictures of thousands of things and we took a picture with that octopus in my car?
Yes.
And we took a picture with a skeleton at
We
Joanne's?
We took the picture with the octopus. No, that wasn't that day. The first time I ever hung out here, I ended up getting a headache because I wasn't used to everything in the room.
You're right.
But that's the day we took a picture with the octopus in your car. We might have went to Joanne's that day, though, because you had... Yes, because we went to Blaze,
Yes.
because you were taking me home. We went to Blaze,
Yes, okay.
then we went to Joanne's, and then when we got to my house, we took a picture in front of my flag.
Yes, okay. Yes. I remember that.
It's my Marine Corps flag, by the way.
Yes. Wow.
Hoorah.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Sorry.
I forgot the ra.
I had to.
Hoorah.
There you go.
Okay. I got it now. I'm forgiven. But I remember I was so nervous to actually ask if you wanted to take all of those random selfies that day, because like it's not like a normal thing to do, and like I get it, but like you and I never got to hang out before that time, so I wanted to like cram as many different hangouts as possible within that like
because
8 or 9 day.
I think it was because I was leaving for my my 2 weeks in the summer soon. That's why you want to take so many pictures, because I wasn't going to see you for a while.
That's what it was. Yes, and I was trying to maintain my Rodrick withdrawals. So, because you had no communication.
I had my phone, but it wasn't like services spotty where I was going, and
you
I
were
knew
in like Cali, right? Yeah, that's what
I was
it
in 29 Palms.
Yeah, yeah, and then you came back.
And I was dark as hell.
Yes, you were. Quite tan, quite glowy.
Blacker than sin.
But I remember when you came in, I was like helping a customer or something like that at Eagle, and like I just like put whatever I was holding down, and I like fastly walked up to you and gave you this massive hug.
Yeah, you were
in the middle of everything.
You helping a customer, and you had a boss like this gigantic.
Oh yeah, stupid online stuff.
Just dropped it.
I just irrelevant. You walked through the door, and I needed to hug you again.
I think it was my first shift back, and everybody was like, "Wow, you're so tan." I'm like, "Yeah." I know.
Yeah. It's funny because you weren't expecting that as you're welcome back to the.
You gave me a hug. Store. Annabelle was excited to see me. Deborah was excited. Somebody else was there.
A few people.
Marlon.
Yeah.
Allie was there.
Yeah. It was a nice welcome home. It was good. Memories at AE, man.
AE wasn't all bad.
No.
Just 80% of the time. I'm sorry, I'm just tired.
Let's say 85%.
86.
All right. We'll agree on that then.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's quite remarkable. You and I come from different backgrounds. You and I have a lot of different viewpoints on things. But we always have a great time when we're together. We always call the other person. Not just text. We literally have to call the other person when something's going on, and we need to be grounded. We need to like make sure we're doing the right thing, and like we
have that anchor.
Yeah.
That support system. Like I can call you at any time and be like, "Yo, we need to talk." And you're like, "Well, I can't talk now, but I can talk at this time." Or if I call you at like 3 o'clock in the morning, or then I text you like, "Bro, my bad." Just call when you get a chance. You'll call me as soon as you wake up.
Yeah.
And vice versa.
Yeah. I remember one night you called me at like 12:30 or like 1 o'clock or something like that, and I was actually about to go to sleep. My head was on the pillow and I was all set, and then my phone goes off with a purge siren. That's just my ringtone. I'm like, who in the hell is calling me at such an ungodly hour? And then I saw your face on my phone, and I was like, oh, no, this is fine. And then I sat up, and I was like, yo, what's up? You okay? That's what I said.
And it was back when that whole girl thing.
Yes.
That and something else was going on.
It was like 3 different things, and you were like, shit was hitting the fan, and you're like, you just needed to talk.
Oh, because I was about to spaz.
I know, yeah, and then that's why.
Then you also, but at the same time, you had something going on too that you were meaning to tell you about, but then I forgot what it was though.
Yeah, what the hell was that? It wasn't boy stuff. Boy stuff was recent.
No, it was past boy stuff.
Oh, that's right, past boy stuff.
Yeah, that's what that was about.
Damn, I forgot all about that. Yeah.
Yeah, I told you it wasn't gonna. I told you I told you the 2 things was gonna happen.
That was a weird situation.
He was either gonna come back open arms or just like completely exit off.
We're still cool, but like, it was a weird
transition.
Can't even say that. It was just a weird situation, like completely unexpected, out of nowhere. Lies, deceit.
You want him to disappear?
Maybe.
I can do that.
I know you can.
Illegal.
I'm not even doubting that. I know you can. All I gotta do is give you his address, and then there you go. It's a good thing that was last year's stuff. I remember that. Yeah, that was and we stayed up. I think I talked to you until like 2:30 that morning.
It was like an hour.
Yeah, it was a long time. What happens when you and I talk, I always get a rush of adrenaline because I need to know, and the way you and I talk, when we go on a train of thought, we go on a train of thought. So like the other person needs to like follow that train of thought, so you have to be mentally sharp to like, all right, so Rod just went from A to B to C and jumped all the way to Z and he's back to F now, and like, but you gotta pay attention.
It's not because it's like everything corresponds at once. It's just that something that happens at point A correlates with point F.
Yeah.
And then you have to come back to C to understand it, but then the rest of it's in Z.
Yeah.
But then you have to go back to R, then hit J.
Yep.
to make it all make sense.
Yeah.
And then everything finally, like at the end of everything, after you've gone through the whole alphabet, upside down, left, right, diagonal,
Backwards,
zigzag,
always.
everything comes out. It all makes sense, and then you get your unbiased opinion from the other person saying like, oh well, this is what I think you should do, and this is the possibilities that could happen. And we always give each other like, honestly, I feel like we always give the answer that they want to hear, but then we also give them the answer that is like, well, this is what I know you want to hear, but this is how I'm looking at the situation by the facts that you're giving to me. These are the outcomes that are going to happen, and then we give each other like a little, like maybe 3 or 4 points of different outcomes and different situations and how the outcomes can intertwine, and maybe it can go from being here, but then eventually go to being where you want it to be, and vice versa.
Yeah, you're right. We do that. I didn't really notice that until just now. Both of us. It's not just like you doing that to me or me doing that to you. We both do that.
Yeah.
You did that to me on Sunday, and then I did that to you however many months ago.
Cause it's all about just being honest and like.
It's the trust. Yeah.
It's the life experiences that like you said, we both come from different backgrounds. So we both have different life experiences that put us in different situations.
Yeah.
So there's some situations that you're going through now that I've been through.
Yeah.
And I know how they're going to work out, and there are situations that you've been through, and you know how they're going to turn out.
Yeah.
So we always have that, like we can bounce ideas off each other. And whoever's playing that song, I love that song.
I can't actually decipher what song that is. What song is it?
Let's be real. To be real.
That's the song?
It's in Shark Tales.
Oh, okay, that song.
It's when Oscar the Shark Slayer ends up in a tower and they're playing that song.
Oh,
Let's
okay.
be real.
All right. Yeah, I think it's the not this house here, but like the corner house over there, because they were having a party like as soon as I walked up. We can go dance in the street if you want.
I mean, I'm
no,
not
I know you are. Let's go dance in the street. Let's go get some Ralphs. Let's ruminate. Let's go watch a movie. But anything else you'd like to add to our review of friendship so far of the year and a half? No, roughly.
I mean,
no, it's more than that. We're coming up on 2 years actually.
Actually, we should be in 2. Past July. Make it 2.
No, this July. If it was July 2016 when we met.
Yes.
So.
My math is not all there.
Year and 9-ish months.
Give or take.
Yeah. We'll have a grand celebration for a year or 2.
We're just, friendship's just still growing. Like, we always, like, we cannot talk for a while and then out of the blue be like, yo, what you doing? Or be like, yo, I gotta talk to you about something. And it's always, the energy's never differ. It's always there.
Yeah.
Never changes. We're like 2 sides of the same coin.
Yeah. Constantly spinning. But always winding together. That was an awful thing to try to formulate in an analogy. My brain is mush right now. Complete mush.
Pretty much, it's like whichever one of us is the yin, the other one's always the yang.
Yeah.
No matter what's going on.
There we go. That's something we could follow now. Yeah.
We don't always. It's not always the same side. Like you're not always yin, I'm not always yang. It's the reverse. Everybody goes to their ups and downs, and then you always need that. Like we said, that anchor to help, like pull you back into perspective. Like, bro, you need to slowly roll a little bit.
Keep your feet on the ground.
Yeah, come back to reality. Like you're going left. You go right.
Yeah, no, you're right. So let's see what the next 2 years brings.
Hopefully, it's a lot. Little spoiler for you: there's a lot that's gonna happen in this next coming like 9 months to a year.
Okay.
A lot.
Well, good. I'm glad because my phone's gonna be going off at midnight every night. Then.
Probably.
Yeah.
Probably.
Maybe I should just drink coffee at 9 from now on.
Try like a Monster, a Red Bull.
Listen, I haven't had Monster in about a year actually. I cut it out when I started that vegan thing.
I actually cut out red meat.
Really? Good.
Which is hard.
I know.
Because I like steak.
I know you do.
With passion.
Yeah. I mean, I'm going to start Monster again in June just to do a full year. But, like, do you plan on going back to red meat?
No. Not at all. Too many... Like, I'm not trying to go vegan because I'm still going to eat, like, chicken and, like, fish and stuff, but red meat has way too many, like...
Things.
Bullshit. Like that's just.
Yeah. You do you. As long as you're healthy, that's all that matters. Yeah. No, I really wanna. The music stopped actually.
Oh man.
Yeah. Kind of should check that out. I need some rouse. But thank you guys for joining in our review of Friendship Part 1. Be a Part 2 down the road. More stories and more adventures to share. Who knows? Maybe something will happen when we go get rouse. We'll keep you posted. But
most likely something's gonna happen.
probably. I'm assuming. Yeah. But yeah. Mucho mahalo, guys.
Peace out, guys.